Yo, so we got a Nasty C interview out. Shout out to L-Tido. I'm assuming that's bro name. Who's doing the interview. You feel me? Look like he talking about a lot of things. But y'all know if you watch me do interviews before, I'm gonna break it up into pieces. Y'all let me know if y'all want a part 2, so I can keep tapping in. You feel me? But I like interviews because they give me a different side of an artist. I've never watched a Nasty interview. It's always his music. So now I'm finna see how he actually speak, how he respond to things, if he got a sense of humor, his backstory, all that type of stuff. That's why I like interviews. I don't even watch TV for real. I'd rather watch an interview, But with all that being said, let's get into this. See what's to it. Get you a hat. Link is in the bio. I got like 4 different colors. If you want to show me some love, some support. But let's get into this, see what's to it.
I'm not seeing anybody as competition.
Definitely not. I'd be dumb to say that.
Do you feel there's better rappers than you in SA?
No.
This is what we here for. It's the L-Tido podcast.
Hey, he ain't even too much think about. They said no.
Joe. It's a weird.
I just been hit. Boom. Let's go.
10th episode of the L-Tido podcast. I need everybody in here to clap it up one time. That's a milestone. That's a milestone, man. And it's crazy. I need to give a shout out to everybody that's been involved in the process to get us to the 10th episode. It's been a long way coming here. So we're going to give shout outs to all the 9 people who were involved, okay? First, if I forget, you guys will help me out. First episode, the guest we had was AKA. Make some noise for Super Mega one time. Who was the second episode? Pearl Tusi. Clap it out for Pearl Tusi. Third episode was KO. Clap it out for KO. Fourth episode was Nota. Clap it out for Nota. Yes, Nota. Fifth episode was Mihlali. Clap it out for Mihlali. Sixth episode was Blondie London. Clap it out for me. Seventh episode was Nadia Nakai. Sure. Eighth episode was Casper Nyoves. Ninth episode was the only one, man. Big hustle, you know what I mean? And the 10th episode.
Hey, it's like I'm trying to read Nasty C as he's mentioning these names.
We have the one and only, you know what I'm saying? The middleweight champion, fresh out of a flawless victory in Zambia. We got the one and only Nasty C in the building.
Yeah, say straight to it. No wasting time. It's crazy. What's going on, my dog?
What's going on, Nasty?
I'm chilling, dog. How you, man?
Good?
I'm good, dog. I'm good. Thanks for having me, man. This shit is
Thank
so
you for
dope,
coming
man.
through,
Fine.
bro.
Yeah.
This is a full circle moment for me because you forgot. Before I had a podcast, like maybe a year and a half ago. I know we had you were saying before we started this, we had a couple of drunk moments.
Yeah.
Nasty's always wilding in the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm the sober one. We
what?
had
The cat. Yeah.
we're at backstage at Hard Rock Cafe, I think.
Yeah,
and I was speaking to you saying, yo, I'm about to start a podcast and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is before I started the podcast. I think Les told you that I'm doing some OnlyFans. Remember?
Yeah. That's the one I remember. What's
No,
that
yo,
one?
okay? So this is before I had a podcast. I was
shit.
yeah, I'm starting a podcast. And I hadn't had no episode. And now you're on the 10th episode. So
Nah, congrats, man. This thing is
So where's L-Tido from? I really hope I'm saying your name right, bro. But if I'm not, somebody will correct me in the comments. But is he from South Africa too? Or what part of Africa is he from? Because I can hear it in his accent. And of course, he obviously got the Africans. He is interviewing the African artists, so I can only assume.
Thank you,
it's really
bro.
dope, dog. I'm a fan, dog.
Nah, thank you,
I have
thank
a
you,
couple
thank you.
favorite episodes. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah, tell me your favorites, actually.
The
What
MT
we
one is my
The MT is your
ultimate
favorite.
favorite, yeah. And then the cast one comes second.
Alright,
Yeah.
I think this was gonna be the favorite, right? We're gonna make a first one out of this
Hopefully,
one.
you know.
Yes, sir. I want to give a big shout out to Samsung. You guys can see we're in a different place right now. Design called us Samsung, you know what I mean? They got us good. We're looking good out here. Man, it looks beautiful out here. I need a kitchen like this.
Yeah, it's nice. So,
He said out here. See, that's why I probably feel like to just hearing them talking how they say the words that they saying, even though they speak in English. Out here.
little living
Beautiful.
area, kitchen.
You dig?
Yeah, man.
So, let's start it off with, obviously you just dropped a new album.
Yeah.
Before, like the first record on the new album, I think it's called She's Gone.
Yeah.
No, it's a longer title. She's Gone.
She's gone and the end. Yeah, yeah.
I think it's a good place for us to start the interview because we're going to go all over the place with this interview. But the beautiful thing about your new album is very introspective.
Yeah.
You let us in Nasty C's life.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to give us a lot of topics to speak about.
Yeah.
Let's start with the first song on the album. You mentioned on the album that
What would y'all rate the album? Cause I think I only heard 2 songs off the album that I actually react to. I ain't react to no more songs. So what would you rate the album? You feel me? Out of 10.
your mother had passed away and she got killed just before your first birthday.
Yeah.
And tell me, how do you feel it affected you growing up without a mother?
I thought she passed away later in his life, not before his damn. So he really don't have too much of a vision. It's probably some stuff that he can probably vaguely remember, but damn, I ain't know it was that soon.
It did. 100% it did, man. I had a lot of stepmothers growing up. Some I got along with, some I didn't. Some I was too young to even know that it wasn't my real mother. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, man, just growing up like that, it's kind of weird because it's like you see all these mothers come and go, but your father's still here. So you're like, okay, you're my guy. But even when that relationship is not working out really, then you kind of just feel lost, you understand? You don't really know. You don't know who's in your corner type of vibe. So it's like it definitely was weird growing up, but I would say it definitely helped shape and mold the person that I am today. You know what I mean? I'm a very independent person. I don't even like asking for help from no one. You understand? And I like that. I take pride in that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And then it's like as far as
Hey, they say though, sometimes that's bad. We all need some help, man. Somewhere, somehow, we all need some help. But I understand his independency. Like, I got both of my parents in my life, and I don't like asking them for nothing, like at all. If they give me something without me asking, I'll be like, "Come on, man. You know, I'm good."
understand, and I like that. I take pride in that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And then it's like as far as speaking about that kind of stuff in the music, it's not my first time speaking about it. Really,
I've heard you
I did it
address
in like
those things,
you understand, like Price City days. I used to do that kind of stuff a lot. Just talk about the most personal stuff ever. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm just going back to that, man. Just using this music as like my journal, my diary.
When you said it was kind of weird of you growing up, are you saying it was kind of weird in terms of like maybe your dad, like having maybe certain people who are stepmoms, but they maybe not consistent in your life? They're not there the whole time. They leave.
Yeah,
or-
100%. Yeah, it's like that, you know. And then some is like some will come with a kid or two, and then that'll obviously be the favorites. And then it's like you don't get the same kind of treatment. You don't get the clothes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that,
That's
man. And as a
crazy.
kid, that kind of stuff really, really affects you, bro. It's
Yeah.
like you don't really look at it as like I'll get clothes in December.
Yeah.
It's like no, I need clothes.
Yeah.
Like what we doing? You're supposed to be my mother. You know what I mean?
'Cause-
So that kind of stuff, but also just like you got to think about me being so different from everyone else. I'm an introvert already. I have like social anxiety. I'm just a socially awkward person. Now it's a whole lot better because we have a lot to speak about. You know? But it's like growing up, didn't really have a voice.
I felt that, bro. I feel like I'm socially awkward too. Even though I make these react, this is just me though. You know, when I'm like around talking to people, I don't really be like. I be feeling like, okay, gotta go, cause it's just too uncomfortable. But like he said, him being an artist, he can speak on things, so it make talking much easier. Because especially because you asking him the questions, you know.
Like that. I'm soft spoken, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So all those things make you very timid and shy and stuff like that. So it's like when you get home, that's where you feel like that's where you're supposed to feel like I can be as loud as I want. You know what I mean? This is home.
Yeah.
I can dance over here, do all this, but it wasn't even like that. Even at home, because it's like I'm still too scared to speak to my pops about some stuff. It's like, yo, pops, I'm starting to look at girls now, but I can't speak to him about that kind of stuff because he's just not that kind of guy. You know what I mean? Doesn't do those one-on-ones. Yeah. He doesn't do them. You know what I mean? And then I don't have a mother to do that with. So who do I do that with? I could do that with my brother sometimes, but it's like, it's like with them, I was like in this weird thing of just like trying to impress them versus asking them for help and advice. You understand? So it was like it was just a weird situation, man. Especially in the teen years, that's when you need that kind of support and that structure. You need it the most.
And with your father's thing, you've actually been on this throughout your career, but you and your father's relationship. And
it kind of sound like to me like he too much didn't have nobody really but himself. Like he said, that's what helped build the independency, because whatever he going through, he got to sit there and deal with it himself. If he want to talk to somebody, he got to talk it through with himself, which is bad. Y'all got to have somebody to talk to. Whatever he need, he probably felt he had to get it himself. The fact that he couldn't even talk to his pops about majority of the things is really crazy. I wonder did his pops know that at the time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to talk to my son for real. Like, was he just as awkward as a dad? Like, if you get what I'm saying.
In terms of like you not being happy with him, but on this new album, you actually dedicated a song to him, which is a beautiful song, because we don't usually hear rappers
praise
or
their
anyone
fathers, no?
credit their father.
Yeah,
It's always like the
no.
mother, dear mama. You know? It was kind of refreshing to hear that perspective. You know, what made you feel like this time, like, nah, it's the right time. Let me dedicate something to my father, because you've said you're not happy about this. You know, what has changed? Maybe you being a father, like, gave you a different perspective?
This is something that clicked in my mind about 3 years ago, maybe. Even that song was like 3 years old, I think. I think what really helped, man, is like me becoming the head of a household and getting to understand is like, yo, it's not easy. Do you understand? I have it way, way, way easier than him, because it's like what I do what I love to do for a living. With him, it wasn't like that. That wasn't the case. He still had to take care of his family, his sister's family, that family, and he was still like doing a job that he's not really passionate about. You understand? It's hard here. It's this whole racism thing. All these, there's just like so many things that were just like on his shoulders, but he's
Can
still.
we not talk about racism, man?
And that right there is another reason why I feel I should be independent and not, depend on my parents, because especially my father, just like what he just said, like he taking care of other people. So I'm cool, Pops. I figured out. I got it. I don't need that. You go and help the ones who need it. I'm straight. So I 100% feel that part, because it's not easy on them. And we speaking specifically on the fathers, because mine is the same way. My mother is just my mother. She done did so much for me coming up anyway. So it's like, no, I feel I should give back.
On the show.
Yeah. No. Trust me, that's not my favorite subject. That's not my,
No, MT already addressed.
I know.
Hold on.
Why?
It's an ad anyway. He said someone's his favorite subject. I must have missed the question or something. But yeah, shout out to the parents, man. For real, always and forever.
I don't want to hear a nasty C racism story. No, MT already had racism on the show.
Yeah. No. Trust so many things that were just like on his shoulders, but he's
Can
still.
we not talk about racism on the show?
Yeah. No. Trust me, that's not my favorite subject. That's not my,
No, MT already addressed.
I know.
I don't want to hear a nasty C racism story. MT's already addressed.
Nah.
Cool. All right, yeah.
But just like, growing up, man, it's like I kind of just realized, as hard as it was for me growing up, because obviously I was a kid, so I'm not gonna not blame him for some stuff. It should have been easier. His methods should have been a little different, but like I understand. Do you understand? I understand, dog. I understand
What
the
made
background
you
he
understand?
comes from.
That's why I'm actually.
I don't really know, dog. I think I just grew up, man. I just went into like a space where I was just like, all right, you know what? I'm going through a lot of stuff with a lot of different people, and it's just life is not really fun right now. We keeping the lights on and we keeping the food going and the careers
Is this
moving
now?
and stuff.
Or
No,
you
this
feel
was
like
like 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like I had a lot of fallouts. Like in the last 4 years or so, a lot of fallouts.
With friends, or family?
Friends, business members, family, all that kind of shit. It was just like a lot of fallouts. Like, like a lot.
What made you think attributed to that? You having these fallouts?
I think me growing into the person who I really want to be, and then kind of just realizing, nah, your plan is cool, but I don't want to do that. Your thing, your preferred thing to do when we're bored is cool, but I don't want to do that anymore. And it's like, if those people are real to you, they'll be like, all right, cool, I understand. Let's do your thing then. But it's like, they were like, nah, trust me, this is the thing. And I'm just like, yo, I don't want to do that. You know? That's not where I want to take my career.
Bro, I know he talking career-wise, but he probably talking life-wise too, though. But that's why I kind of grew apart from people too, because that shit just not fun no more, man. What we was doing in high school, if we still doing it, it's just not fun for me no more, bro. So I'm like cool on that, you know, and that make you don't want to hang with these people because it's like you trying to grow over here and they kind of like trying to stay right here, let alone not even knowing that it could possibly bring you down or anything. So you just don't got no choice but to separate yourself because you just don't want to do that anymore. I want to do this, and y'all not really trying to do this.
But that's not the person I want to be. You know what I mean? And that's why you part with friends and stuff. You just grow and you just take different paths, man. It's just, it happens in life. Yeah. It's just a shame that in this case, it's like people that business and pleasure was kind of mixed into like this one thing. Yeah. Do you understand? So when there's a fallout, it's like you're really left by yourself. Do you understand? Because now they're all gone. You know what I mean? Because it's people that I see 24/7. It's like I'm there with you when I'm performing, but I'm also there with you after the performance because you're my boy and we live together and shit like that. So it's like all those things messed me up for a little bit, but for the most part, I was like, all right, this is growing up, I guess. And then I was like, okay, cool. And then I just started to put stuff into perspective, man. Just
unfortunately, you can't escape it. The more you grow up, you are gonna lose friends.
Yeah, you know? Yeah.
And it actually takes me to, is maybe like even like you obviously started a label, Torex. When you say you had fallouts with personal and business, I know you announced probably a year ago or whatever, Rolene is no longer with Torex. Yeah. Is this thing
that wasn't a fallout though.
Okay.
That wasn't necessarily a fallout. It was just like, all right, cool. We've done what we needed to do. I've helped you out wherever I can. But right now, I'm in a space where it's like I have so much going on in my personal life and in my business life that it's like, yo, if you're not gonna be willing to take some of these things to the chin type of vibe and just like, all right, cool, this is a part of like the come up, I guess. You know, you take some L's here, take some dubs here. If you're not gonna be able to take those and say, you know what, but we move though. No matter what happens, we move. I'm still here. Then this is gonna have to end because this is how I got it out. I got it out the mud like that, you know? It's a lot of L's you take. A lot of L's.
Facts.
Like a shitload of L's, you understand? And you can't just blame the person who, on paper, it says this person is gonna make you become whatever. It's like at the end of the day, the people out there are the ones that make you the star. You understand? I can do what I can. I can do what I can. But it's like with the timing, stuff like that. Plus, I think we put out an album around COVID times, and it was like that just made it tricky. But look at me, I dropped the album in COVID, and that was tricky for me too. But I took that in stride, dog, and I kept going. You understand? But
I don't understand why the rappers was using COVID as an excuse why they can't make music. Like, I'm just not trying to hear that. I feel like as a rapper anyway, you should have some type of mic and studio set up, bro. Like, it's nothing to record at your crib. If you can't, go to the studio, which I know some studios are still open. Record at the crib and send it over to an engineer who got to have the stuff because he's an engineer at his house to add, to mix and master it, bro. They were really acting like music was something we had to go out and get. No, drop that shit, bro.
That's just like, it didn't work out. We did what we could and what we had to do and stuff like that, but it didn't work out. It wasn't necessarily a fallout though. There's no bad blood. It's just like, all right, it came to an end, that relationship or whatever. It's like, all right, cool.
That's crazy. I sense a lot of like, for lack of a better word, soft tough, with you right now.
Self-doubt, yeah.
Like I feel you know who you are. Yeah. When you look in the mirror, you know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? You're not in no time where you're trying to please anyone. It's like, I feel you on something. Like, yo, if you're riding on this train, you with me. If you're not, that's cool.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's beautiful to be in that position.
100%, man. Yeah, I feel weightless, though. You understand? Dead ass, though.
Do you know you were in a position where, I know I'm speaking for most gents out there, like 90% at least.
Yeah.
Most guys want to be with a girl that they were with when they were broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Before you got it, before you got the cash, like this is every 90% of guys, and those 10% of bozos don't matter. But 90%.
What y'all think about that, man? Is that true? It depends how the girl treated him when he was broke, She could have treated him like, you're broke, you're a bum,
Guys, you want to be with a girl that struggled with you in the beginning because she genuinely loves you.
Yeah.
And we are living in times now where relationships are transactional.
Yeah.
It's not about like, if I was going through it or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Would you say
so,
that?
Like, we have to highlight your relationship because it's like
thank you.
Something really amazing. Maybe tell us how you guys met. You met at school, right?
Yeah, we met. The crazy thing is, we met in primary school, and I tried to holler at her,
but it is dope to finish who you started with. That person know you more than anybody and been knowing you longer than damn near anybody, and you ain't gotta start over. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Yeah, she wasn't having it.
For real.
I think the height gap also was a bit intense. It was a bit intense in primary school, bro. And also, it's just, like I said, socially awkward, bro. I was like, but this is one of the things I was like, I feel so strongly about this one that I'm gonna have to take a swing. If it's an L, it's an L. Fuck.
For real.
Yeah, so it's like,
like, how old were you?
Primary school, I'm in grade 7, she's in grade 6. I see her around a lot.
Damn, he was young as hell. All right, I see you, bro. I see you sticking. And he about what? He about 20 something. Let me see, man. I see you though, Nasty C. Keeping that from elementary school, bro. He 26. Damn. All right, about what?
It's that thing where it's like, even when you and the boys are just walking around and you see them, you're like, chance that girl there, and everyone is like, you see, we had a guy in our squad who was like very good with the hands. He had no problem with that. He tried to go, they turned him down.
So you influenced the homie to go first. So
because I was scared. I was like, you know what? You're the better one. Out of all of us, you're the better one. So go for it. One of us has to get it. I know I'm not gonna get it. And then he went.
Chris tell me that foul.
He went, took the L. Mm-hmm. I tried to, took the L. Couple years later.
Okay, wait. You tried and took an L. Why do you think you took an L at that time?
Hey, boy, like I said, the height gap was a bit much.
Nah, you got me. Nah, you fucking. Was it just your height?
I don't think it was just a height. I think it was also the shoes I had on. It was the shoes I had on. Hey, boy, they're like, makumba. I didn't have the toughies. Everyone had the toughies shined up nice. They had the laces in a bow and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm out there with the kumbas, boy. Plus, my dad wouldn't buy me a new school bag, dog, like a nice one. So he gave me his old work case. It's like it has shelves, though. So I'm not really looking too good, right? So I tried.
He said he was a little bubby, but he was shooting his shot though, bro.
Hey, it was bad, boy. It was bad. Nah, it was bad.
So wow, I need to put some respect on toughies, yo.
Toughies can save you, bro. You can make them shiny, bro. I'm telling you. Hey. Nah, it was bad. It was bad.
So I need to be out there like, nah, this nigga ain't got the toughies. I can't give him no play.
Yeah, now you imagine I'm wearing kumbas and I'm still short. It's like, this guy's really short. You understand? He's practically in high heels and he's still short.
So, damn.
I remember this.
He said he practically in high heels but still short, bro.
The thing is, like, it's very clear in my mind. I caught her walking, it's like, okay, so like a triple decker type vibe, you understand?
Hey, so look. I just looked up. Damn. I'm trying to look up toughies. I don't know if these is it, though. I feel like these is not it. But y'all let me know. Is these what he talking about? Nah, because he said laces. He said something about laces, so these can't be it. Yeah, these, I don't know. Them gonna be hard to find right there, bro.
But there's these ramps that go towards the tuck shop assembly area. So I'm coming down there with the homies. I see her again. I'm like, yo, boys, there she is again. And they're like, all right, dog, just go for it. I was like, all right, cool. All right, just go wait for me around the corner there. All right, they go wait there. I see her, so I call her. I'm like, yo, can you come up here for a second? All right, she's like, okay, cool. All right, she walks up. Nervous, shit in my pants. All right, she gets there. I do this dumb thing where it's like, yo, okay, if I'm short standing up straight, maybe I should lean on something so it looks like it's not me that's short, it's the way I'm standing. I stood against the wall like this. I know I look stupid as fuck, though. I stood against the wall like this. I asked her for a name. She tells me. I'm like, how great are you doing? She tells me. I'm like, oh yeah, I see you around here. You not close? She's like, yeah. I'm like, can I get your number? She's like, you wasting my time. And she just leaves.
What?
Took the L. But I was like, you know what? I was very happy that I managed to even
spoke to her.
Yeah.
Baba was shaking.
Yeah, just to have the guts to do that. You know what I mean? I was like, no, I'm proud of myself. I went back to the boys. It's like, we laughed it off, whatever. I kept it pushing.
Yeah, that can make you feel good. Proud of yourself. You just proud of yourself. Like, damn, my socially awkward ass, shy as hell, and I did it. Even though it went wrong, I did it. And that gave me confidence to just go take some more L's, shoot some more shots, you know?
All right, okay. From there, I go to grade 8. All right, my rap thing is kind of taking off now in school. Grade 9, I moved to the school across the streets. Take the bridge, you just walk up, it's there. Now that's the high school. This is Orient Hill, that's Strelitzia. Now I'm in Strelitzia, grade 9. All right, now I'm known now. Do you understand? Now,
known in the schools.
In the school, in the area, back at home.
How old are you?
Plus, we're from the same neighborhood. Don't forget this now.
Right.
Yeah. I can't remember how old I was. Okay, so now it's like, yo, all right, this man's got a little bit of a buzz. You know, he's the kid that walks with a bounce. He's got an accent. He raps. All right,
He getting that clout. That boy growing up, you know what I'm saying?
somebody. Yeah?
Are you still an introvert at that time? But the rap.
Still am, but the rap
cool.
is helping because now it's like people come up to me and ask me questions. So now there's stuff to speak about.
Right.
I don't have to initiate the conversation. Understand?
I feel you.
All right, so grade 9 goes. Grade 10, now she comes to my school. She's grade 9, I'm grade 10. So it's like, okay, I'm not a freshman. You understand? I'm inside now. All right, she's there. We do these things every morning. We do like a practice. I was in a group called Fluidic Elements. Every morning we rehearse. Every break time we do freestyles. And then after school it's like we go our separate ways. In the mornings now she starts coming to like where we practice at. Now she's coming, she's diving. Yo, I'm commanding the room, dog. You understand?
For real?
Yeah, boy, come on, man. We're rapping there, dog, doing our thing. Every single morning it's like we're putting on a performance pretty much, you know? And then it got to a point where it's like, all right, I'm seeing her. I was like, okay, cool. Now she's like, she dives me now. I go, okay, I speak to her. Oh, actually, what happened is I think she got my Mix It ID. And she texted me.
Mix It times?
Yeah, Mix It times, boy. She got my Mix It ID. We start chatting, whatever. She's like, oh, yeah, was that your thing? I was like, yeah, I saw you. Okay, cool. You coming tomorrow? Yeah, I'm coming. She comes the next day. We have the same phone. So it's like, okay, now I have some stuff to speak about other than myself. You understand? It's like, oh, we have the same phone. What would happen if we swap phones? It was the Samsung Star. Shout out Samsung.
Shout out Samsung.
Yeah. The Samsung Star. Okay, so we swap phones for the day, you know. She gives me her password, I give her my password. Start going through pictures and stuff and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, going through pictures.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole thing. It's like we're into each other, but we're too scared to say it. I know I'm scared shitless to say it, you know? So it's like, okay, cool, we vibing out. And then I think at the time I had a girlfriend at that time. She was also in grade 9 actually, but she was just like she was trying to get her out the picture. And then I think
who was trying to get out the picture?
Sam was trying to get that other girl out the picture.
For real?
She's like, yo, move out the way. This guy.
Okay.
All right, so now that we're vibing on that level, we're really like, now we're like friends, dog. You know what I mean? It's like calls in the AMs. We're just like, we're vibing out, you understand? And then this one day she was like, yo, one of my friends really likes you, but what would you do if they came up to you and told you? Like, would that be weird, a girl telling you? I was like, no, that wouldn't be weird. I would like that, actually. And then she was like, I'm the friend. I was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. We'll work it out.
So Sam pulled up on you?
Yeah.
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 Ladies, come on.
How the tables
you're out
have
there
turned.
shook, like, you can speak to a guy.
Yeah, of course, man.
This
But
is
it's
like 10 years deep now.
Yeah, man.
Huh?
11 years. This is our 11th
That's
year,
crazy.
bro.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
she pulls up on you.
That shit dope, man. But L just said, Tito, yeah, females should be more outspoken. I think it'll be more probably maybe better relationships if women just stepped up to the men and just said, I think you're a handsome guy. You know what I'm saying? Just, why not, bro? Why not? But the problem be, niggas be having girlfriends and shit. And they just be cheating. That be the problem.
If she pulls up on me, next day I go to her. We do the whole thing. It's like walking off to school. Okay, she ditches her friends. I ditch my friends. Take the same taxi fare. We live in the same neighborhood. I walk her home.
Oh man, look at you even took the same taxis.
You understand?
That's a romantic story, man. Y'all niggas never took taxis with your girl, man.
Yeah, though, I'm the one opening the taxi door there. Madame, you know?
Damn.
Opening the foldable fold that bitch. Yeah. You know? Okay, and then we get back to Ilovo. I'm walking. We find like a little cholas there. We stay there. We stand there for like an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Just chatting.
Oh man.
And then it's like I don't know if that was the same day, but I think one of the other taxis had one of her neighbors in it, and they saw us, and they went home to her place and told her mother. And next thing I see this BMW speeding towards us, dog. I was like, yo, what's happening right now? Her big brother gets out the car. He doesn't even get out the car, actually. He doesn't even speak, actually, bro. He just fucking parks there, just goes like this. Yo, now I'm thinking he's gonna hop out and whip my ass, though. But he doesn't. She gets in the car, she leaves. And as they were speeding home, I'm like, yo, this bro's definitely gonna drop her off there and come back for me. So you know what? Let me get a move on and go home. I go home, but it turns out it's nothing. Her mother disciplined her a little bit, but it was like, all right, I'm fine, you're fine, no one's coming for you. All right, okay, cool. And then after that, we were pretty much girlfriend and boyfriend, man.
That's crazy.
That was crazy is that was like, I think that was towards the end of the 4th term. So we weren't really seeing each other because I wasn't the type of kid to be outside in December, like in you know what I mean? Going to her, it's like the same neighborhood, but not really the same street. There's like quite a walk to go to her place, and it's like, I don't know those people around the area, so why would I even be around there, you understand? So it's like, I didn't really even see her around that December time. I'm in my world, she's in her world, but we're still talking. And then when school started again next year, just picked off where we left off.
All right, so I really want to actually take a deep dive into you guys' story, because, like...
All right, man. I'm going to stop it right there. You know what I'm saying? This is part 1. Like I said, if you want part 2, go on and let me know. But yeah, see how it just showed me a side that I never knew of Nancy C, bro. But I think it's real dope that he with his girl. And I know them was like the beautiful... I mean, I'm pretty sure they still making beautiful moments now. But I know when they first got together, it was just beautiful. It was fun, it was fresh, it was new. It was awkward, which made it even better. You know what I'm saying? That's that young love. And they kept it, and they still going. But yeah, let me know what you think. And catch you on the next reaction.